The first season is the cold weather season. It occurs in the month of November to Feb. Now during this month, in the northern part of India, there is a gradual decrease in temperature and high pressure start developing. You can see here, children, this is a high pressure. During winter, temperature falls and high pressure develops. Now days are warm and nights are cold. During this season, the northeast trade wind prevail over the country. Children, this is northeast trade wind. You can see prevail over the country and they blow. And in the northern part of the country, a favorable high pressure region developed. As I told you, this is a high pressure region with light wind moving outward from these areas. You all know that from high pressure wind move outward. Okay. Weather become cool and dry and marked by clear sky, low temperature, low humidity and light wind. The most important feature of winter month is western cyclonic disturbance. We have learned about western cyclonic disturbance in the previous video also. Now what are western cyclonic disturbance? This is a weather phenomena of winter season. As I told you earlier that jet stream and westerly flow. This is westerly flow. India lies in tropical and subtropical region. So this is tropical region. In tropical region, northeast trade winds are blowing and in subtropical region, westerly flow is blowing. Now westerly flow along with the jet stream is responsible for bringing the western cyclonic disturbance which originate over the Mediterranean Sea and brought in India by these westerly flow and jet stream. They cause much needed rainfall over the plain and snowfall in the mountain region. As I told you, see mountain region, snowfall occur in mountain region and light rainfall north and northwest part of India. And this light rainfall is you can see here. Although the total amount of winter rainfall is low and locally known as Mahavat, they are of importance for the cultivation of Rabi crop. Rabi crop, that is wheat. This rainfall is good for the cultivation of wheat. Children, the peninsular region does not have well-defined cold season. There are hardly any noticeable season change in temperature pattern during winter due to moderating influence of the sea. So in these areas, children, due to the influence of the sea, these areas remain moderate. Thank you. Hot weather season. Due to the apparent northward movement of the sun, the global heat belt shifts northward. From March to May, it is hot weather season. The influence of the shifting of heat belt can be seen clearly from the temperature recorded in the month of March and May. About 38 degrees Celsius is the average temperature in the March, and areas like Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat having 42 degrees Celsius temperature. You can see here, this is the average temperature in the areas of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat, 42 degrees Celsius. And if we see in the north and northwest part of India here, you can see the temperature goes up to 45 degrees Celsius. In peninsular India, temperature remains lower due to the moderating influence in these areas. Now, the summer month experiences rising temperature. As you can see here, temperature is rising and fall in pressure. Now, towards the end of May, an elongated low pressure area develops in the region. extending from Thar Desert in the northwest to Patna, covering this area, the whole area, and Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east and the southeast. Circulation of, you can see this elongated low pressure area developed like this. Okay, circulation of air begin to set in around this trough. Now the striking feature of hot weather season is, first is Loo. Now what is Loo? These are strong, gusty, hot dry winds blowing during the day over the north and northwest part of India. Loo is a local wind, children. It blows only in this region. Sometimes they are even continue until late in the evening. They generally blow from afternoon to evening time. Second important feature of hot weather season is Kal Baisakhi. Kal Baisakhi, it is a localized thunderstorm which is associated with violent wind, torrential downpour, often accompanied by hail. In West Bengal, these storms are known as Kal Baisakhi. Here you can see the areas of West Bengal and Kal Baisakhi. This feature occur in these areas. Now come to the third one, that is mango shower. So towards the close of summer season, the pre-monsoon shower are very common in the areas of Kerala and Karnataka. And these pre-monsoon help in early ripening of the mangoes. So this rainfall is known as mango shower. Here you can see mango shower is written. Now children, in this video we will talk about advancing monsoon or the rainy season. Children, by early June, the low pressure condition over northern plain get intensified and it attract the trade wind of southern hemisphere. You can see, children, here is equator and this is southeast trade wind. High pressure prevails over Madagascar. Madagascar is over Indian Ocean, somewhere here. Now these southeast trade wind, they originate over the warm subtropical area of southern ocean, and after crossing equator they blow in southwesterly direction. This is southwesterly direction in the Indian Peninsula and known as southwest monsoon. As this wind blow over the warm ocean, they are coming from warm ocean area, they carry lot of moisture to the subcontinent. These winds are strong and blow at an average velocity of 30 km per hour. The inflow of southwest monsoon into India bring about total change in the weather. Children, these southwest monsoon winds are having two branches, one which passes over Arabian Sea known as Arabian Sea branch and another which passes over Bay of Bengal known as Bay of Bengal branch. Now see, children, this Western Ghat, this is Western Ghat. Western Ghat, this area receive very heavy rainfall because of relief feature. Okay, so this type of rainfall is known as orographic rainfall. The rainfall is about 250 centimeter, and the Deccan Plateau, or you can say the part of Madhya Pradesh, this area also receives some amount of rainfall in spite of lying in rain shadow area. This is a rain shadow area and this remains almost dry. Receive very less rainfall. Maximum rainfall of this season is received in northeastern states. See, children, this is northeastern state. So this area receive the maximum rainfall. Mausim Mausinram is located here. This is Gairo, this is Kasi and Jaintia Hill. South of Kasi Hill lies Mausinram. So Mausinram received the world highest rainfall. Rainfall in Ganga Valley decreases from east to west as this wind, see this wind, due to this lofty mountain here, these winds they move in right direction and move from east towards west. As they move toward west, the rainfall decreases. Rajasthan and the part of Gujarat get scanty rainfall. So when they come, so this area receive Rajasthan and this Gujarat receive scanty rainfall. And this is a place, this area, which receive rainfall from both the branch. This is Bay of Bengal branch and this is Arabian Sea branch. Rajasthan remains dry because the Arabian Sea branch run parallel to Aravali. This is Aravali, children. Now let's talk about the features of this advancing monsoon. The first feature is burst of monsoon. The important phenomena of monsoon season is burst of monsoon. When normal rainfall increases suddenly and continue constantly for several days, then this is known as burst of monsoon. Another feature is break in monsoon. Here the monsoon is having the tendency to have a break in rainfall. In other words, we can say that monsoon rain take place only for few days at a time. They are interspersed with rainless interval. They are related to the movement of monsoon trough. So children, when this monsoon trough shifted over Himalayan region, then there is a long, this area is having long dry spell in the plain and widespread rainfall occurs in this area in the Himalayan region, which lead to flood in the areas of rivers which are coming from Himalayan region. Now children, this monsoon is known for its uncertainty. The alternation of dry and wet spell vary in intensity, frequency and duration. While it causes heavy flood in one part, it may be responsible for drought in another area. Hence, it is sometimes disturbs the farming schedule of millions of farmers all over country. Thank you, children. Good morning, children. Now, in this video, we will study about the retreating monsoon or post-monsoon season. During October-November, with the apparent movement of the sun towards south, the monsoon trough or the low-pressure trough over the northern plain becomes weaker, and this is gradually replaced by high pressure. Now, children, you can see high pressure started developing here, and low pressure, you can see the shift of low pressure. And by the beginning of October, the monsoon wind withdraw from the northern plain. This is northern plain. And by December, the whole monsoon wind withdraw from the entire country. During this month, October-November, the day temperature are very high, nights are cool and pleasant. The land is still moist. Owing to the condition of high temperature and high humidity, the weather becomes rather oppressive during the day, and this is commonly known as October heat. So the most important feature of this season is October heat. Now you see that low pressure condition which were prevailing over northern plain now shifted over Bay of Bengal here. This shift is associated with occurrence of cyclone, you can see, or cyclonic disturbance which originate over the Andaman Sea. These cyclones generally cross the east coast of India, causing heavy cyclonic rainfall. Children, here you can see this heavy cyclonic rainfall is occurring in this area. The thickly populated deltas of Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri are frequently struck by cyclone which cause great damage to life and property. Sometimes these cyclones arrive at the coast of Orissa and West Bengal and Bangladesh also this reason. Now children, the next topic is distribution of rainfall. So children, the western coast and now children, the next topic is distribution of rainfall. So children, the western coast and northeastern receive heavy rainfall, that is about 400 centimeter of annual rainfall. Then rainfall is very low in the areas of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab, interior of the Deccan Plateau and Leh. Children, here it is written Leh in Jammu Kashmir, but now Leh and Jammu Kashmir are two different union territories. Children, rest of the country receive moderate rainfall, that is approximately 100 to 200 centimeter. Snowfall is restricted to Himalayan region only. An area of high rainfall bring flood and areas of low rainfall bring drought in many areas. Now children, the next topic is distribution of rainfall. So children, the western coast and northeastern receive heavy rainfall, that is about 400 centimeter of annual rainfall. Then rainfall is very low in the areas of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab, interior of the Deccan Plateau and Leh. Children, here it is written Leh in Jammu Kashmir, but now Leh and Jammu Kashmir are two different union territories. Children, rest of the country receive moderate rainfall, that is approximately 100 to 200 centimeter. Snowfall is restricted to Himalayan region only. An area of high rainfall bring flood and areas of low rainfall bring drought in many areas. Children, now see this map. This is the map of annual rainfall. Now you can see the dark area shown in the areas of west coast and northeastern states. These are the areas which receive rainfall above 400 centimeter. Then the light areas adjacent to this dark area is the area which receive rainfall between 200 to 400 centimeter. Then we have the areas, most of this India's part receive rainfall between 100 to 200 centimeter. Then we have the areas, light blue areas, where the rainfall is between 60 to 100 centimeter, these areas. You can see. Then we have more light areas, means areas which receive rainfall between 20 to 40 centimeter are the areas in Rajasthan. These are the areas which receive rainfall between 20 to 40 centimeter, these areas. Then at last we have the areas which receive very less rainfall, that is below 20 centimeter is the part of Rajasthan and this area, leeward side of the Western Ghat and the part of Ladakh, this area. These are the areas which receive rainfall below 20 centimeter.